Good morning, good evening, and good night, everybody. I'm Christomatic,
I'm Erik the Bear.
and this is Learning to Game. First off, we're going to start off with who we are. As I just mentioned, I'm Christomatic, and I have a YouTube page, Christomatic, where I play video games, and I voice act, and have a great fun time with that. However, another huge part of my life is playing board games, and that's what this channel is all about.
That's why we're here. We're here to introduce, review, preview, test out, just play and have fun, first of all, and then also to broadcast with you. Make sure that what we're bringing forth is worth it for the community and also provide some type of entertainment and enjoyment.
Yep.
But I am Erik the Bear. I am a older gamer, so my perspective is from games that were been out for a long time. What was your first game?
My first game was Monopoly. But my first game I enjoyed that brought me into board gaming was Betrayal at House on the Hill.
It's so gross.
It's one of the best games ever. Betrayal, not Monopoly.
If you don't like your family, Monopoly's.
That's actually what happened. My family stopped playing because I would trade with anybody and everybody to get that one orange and pink side of the board.
We're never playing that.
We're definitely going to play
We're
it.
never playing.
Betrayal at House on the Hill is my favorite game, and we're
Right.
definitely going to talk about it. But what about you? What did you get started with?
Oh, high school? You have to go back there. Besides role playing D&D, which was kind of my first foray into stuff. You know, a bunch of stupid kids trying to play role playing games. Besides that, Axis and Allies from Avalon Hill was my favorite game at the time. I played a hell of a lot of that. In fact, I think I spent an entire summer, 3.5 months of summertime. We were on a farm. Weird enough, we were playing Axis and Allies, and I don't know what it is. I mean, I love war games.
Yeah.
Too. But and Warhammer. I played miniature games for a long time. But yeah, it requires a lot more scratch than regular board games. However, now that I'm buying more,
Yeah.
you
Board games aren't cheap, everybody.
I'm using the same money that I use. And what's some things that you like about board games?
I like how diverse the difference of board games are, just like with video games.
Right.
The diversity of board games, there are different types, different challenges.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you can hang out with your friends, build a community together.
Right.
And the difference between playing a game online, it's like the difference between playing a game online and playing a game couch with your friends all together.
Yeah.
The board game is the same thing, and there's no screen cheating. So it's great. The different tactics,
You can still cheat at games.
Yes, but it's a lot harder. You got to make that a sleight of hand check in D&D to do that. But that's what got me in. What I love about games is the community, is the building, the friendship, and the camaraderie.
You kind of have to.
Yeah.
I love playing with my friends. You know, the few times as adults, as older adults, that we can get together is very limited, very few. You know, based on all the stuff we have to do. But the time that we get together, we have a lot of fun doing it. Yep. And that's what's wrong with that?
Exactly. I love the longer games, the longer war games. Just a lot of people like the short pop, 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 get done multiple times. I like the games that take a chunk out of your day and life.
What's the one we're trying to get on the table?
The one I'm trying to get on the table is Dune. That's what we're trying to play. Dune, the war game of Dune, not Dune Imperium.
Yeah, well, Imperium's awesome too.
I haven't played that yet.
No.
Dune is, if you all don't know, it is an amazing sci-fi story world universe created, and there's a new movie coming out, and that's one of the biggest reasons why it just sparked again.
It all depends on when you're watching this.
True. Yes.
That movie has not yet come out for us, but I mean, because of the massive sickness, plague, infection in the world, it hasn't
the fun
come out
stuff.
yet.
But
All the good movies.
Movie's gonna be coming out, or will be out depending on when you do.
Yeah.
And it's super fun. They're remaking it for everybody, for all the generation to show. And I want to show, both of us want to show both of the Dune games to you guys, which we definitely will be touching at some point on this channel.
We'll get it on the table.
Yes.
At some point. I haven't played the old one, but the old one's fascinating looking. But looks like an old style war game.
Yes. The one I was talking about, the War Game of Dune, they recreated it in 2019 of an old one that was created in like the 70s, I'm pretty sure.
What we're doing here is of course, besides having fun,
Yes.
Money doesn't matter. What we're just trying to do is create something that people will enjoy watching.
Yep.
And building a community of people, especially in your area. You know, go out, find people. If you have to wear a mask, you have to wear a mask, whatever. But it's important. You know, go out and have fun.
Especially after this year, or almost 2 years that we've been
We're filming now. Yeah.
We need that camaraderie. We need that socialization. Get out there. And if you have a board game you want to play or you want to try, let us know about it. Because we will review it so that you can show your friends and your community our video on how to play. And they can get it. It's a lot quicker. You can learn how to play games if you don't have them and go buy them, spend that money we're talking about. But why we are doing this is for all of you. To share our addiction of board games with everybody out there and everyone else who has it, and even the people who don't have it yet. Because once you get that taste of that game that you love, it'll open a whole new world for you that you will get lost in and love every second of it.
Empty your bank account.
That too! Because some games are really cheap, some games are not cheap. My most expensive game is Twilight Imperium 4th Edition with the expansion, which is my top game, and we will review that. At least I'm going to do my best to make him come and review it with me.
I love that game too.
And it is so fun. So, as we said, some of them are pricey. There are games out there that are $10. One that I really love that's about $10-15 is Flux. A very quick, fun card game. But besides the point, get that community.
Go ahead and mention in the comments below what you want us to talk about, because this is going to be your channel.
We want you guys to have all the input. Yeah. We want you guys to have control, and we want you guys to share in what we are doing.
You know how it works. And subscribe and like if you like it.
Yes, like, comment, subscribe, press that bell button so that you know when we do get to the table and get to post more stuff. And we hope to see you all again as soon as possible.
Support your local gaming store.
Yes, we are going to be supporting our local gaming store, the new one that just opened up, Saga Games. It's amazing. It's wonderful. We will have recordings and talk about that more when we get there. So thank you all so much. Have a good morning, good evening, and good night. I'm Christomatic.
I'm Erik the Bear.
And we'll see you all next time.